Robert the Arm Vapor here. Yeah. Coil Master, Coil Master. Got a big ass mat from them. Measures like 33 inches by 15 inches. Huge mat over there on the other desk. Well. So, just in case I need it, let me turn on the up close cam. Oh, okay. Up close cam is on. I was going to be really kind of douchey in doing this kind of review. I was going to mime the whole thing, but I figured I better not. You know, you never know. So, how many of you are still out there doing this kind of stuff? Taking, your screwdriver and some wire, whatever it may be, and just kind of like, still doing this. And especially if you have arthritis or you get problems with your hands or problems with your eyesight or whatever, and just doing this kind of stuff, Are you still doing that? Really? And you don't have one of these? Coil Master? This is a version 1. Whoa. Right? But wait, there's more. Now we have the Coil Master 3. Yes, we do. Coil Master 3. Yeah, it's all the goodness right here. Okay, what do we have here? You have, here, let me. God damn, that's on there tight. Oh, there it goes. You have your common shaft, right? Version 1, version 2, version 3. Much larger diameter, much longer, easier to hold, easier to work with, easier to handle. Nice, right? And then we have the, the part where you put your mandrel in. What are you doing, boy? Right, you put your mandrel in there, you screw it on there, right? I'll just take any old mandrel, screw it in here, right? We're talking big difference here, aren't we? Big difference, right? Much longer mandrels. The mandrels on the base are stamped with their size. Whereas version 1 was not, version 2 were. The tops for version 2 were labeled as well. Here's a top for version 1. Difference between version 1 and version 2 was labeling. But look at the difference in the length of the mandrels now, right? So you can actually use this mandrel to help you mount your coil rather than take it off, maybe use a screwdriver or whatever, right? You can go straight from here to mounting your coil. Version 1, version 2, up close, one hole, right, to put your wire in. Version 2, you have 2 holes, so you can do clockwise and counterclockwise windings. Nice, really nice. Version 3 comes with, so that's version 3. Version 3 comes with 6 mandrels going from 1.5 to 4.0 millimeter. Version 3 differs also in that the top winder is, you have one for 2 different sizes. So this is 25 and 30. This one is for the 15 and 20. This one is for the 3.5 and 4.0. Woo! Right like that. Not a blue screwdriver, but it's the tool. It's not a Phillips. It's got like a little hex thing there, so you can adjust this portion, right? Depending on the thickness of the wire that you're using. I have been told, now I don't have wire to confirm this, but I've been told you can put 18 gauge in this. That's pretty phenomenal, right? 18 gauge. So let's take I'll take a piece of wire here. My little wire snips. All right. Right. I'll do it. I don't care. I'll pick a hole, any hole, right? Clamp it down. Give it a start. Which one is this? This is a 4-0. Okay. Stick this on here. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, a 8, a 9. Okay, let's say I want to make a 9 wrap, right? 8 wrap. So lift this up a little bit, slide it right off, right? I can go back in here. I can tweak it, whatever I want. I'm reversing it. Okay, I can pull out a loop if I want, right? Okay, that's cool. Okay. Put this back on this way. Maybe I'll just kind of like tighten that up a little bit. Where's the 4-0? There we go. I hope that remained mostly on camera. But you get the idea. Actually, that sucked. Let me do that again. All right. Right. So, boom. Got a coil, right? How simple can it be? How simple can it be? Coil Master Coils. 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 I could go on and on and on and on. You know? So you can do you can do parallels with this. You could do twisted in this. Where it might get a little complex is something you may not be able to fit through here, such as Clapton coils, maybe, whatever. It depends on the size. But if you're take like my .com, right? My .com, or my not my .com, my what is that thing? Diablo Behemoth, vertical coil, single coil, not an issue. Dual coils, you got to have one wrapped clockwise and one wrapped counterclockwise. Yay, yay. Same kind of deal with, hey, this strip, now, you can do it for that. The Genesis, dual coil Genesis. So having the ability to do counterclockwise as well as clockwise, I really like. Stellar. And you get this nifty little bag, right? To keep everything nice and organized. Well, maybe not organized, okay? Stuffed in there, right? Yeah, it does come in several different colors, so whatever floats your boat. I think blue, red, black. I think that might be it. Might be wrong. Whatever. Coil Master 3. For your coiling needs. Robert the Iron Vapor. Bye.